How's it going, everybody? My name is Armando. I'm from God Passion. Thank you so much for coming back. Sorry if there's noise. They're actually cutting down trees and they have their landscape people out here at the apartments. It's a little noisy right now. It's a little noisy. Yesterday's video was kind of a little bit about the trip itself. And so today I want to kind of do reflections and review of the trip and how it went. I'm going to be listing some stuff here. Let me move the camera a little bit here. Off on the side, I'm going to be listing some of the stuff that we learned together as we were on this trip. So, like I said, we traveled from beginning August until October, late October, mid-October, and it was hot. Let's not be dramatic. It was hot, and for nobody anywhere ever having air conditioners except certain restaurants and little coffee shops here and there, it was hot for that. I remember one time there was one day we were in Budapest, and we were walking, and we we're walking on the Pest side, and we were kind of just exploring, but it was so hot and I got torn up by the sun. And then we had sunblock, and I was trying to put on sunblock as often as I could. And we found this bar, and it was just it felt like an oasis out there. And the reason why I bring that up is I remember doing research for what to take and what to wear to Europe, and so many people blog after blog after website after website after review, so many people were don't wear shorts, Europeans don't wear shorts, it's not a style, Americans really don't wear shorts. Dude, wear shorts, man. I had swim trunks with me because I was in case one day we go swimming. But I mean, I just wore them around the city because I was dude, it is so hot here, man. And so I had tennis shoes, I had some but first thing, wear shorts if you want to wear shorts, man. If you're going to Europe and it's warmer months and it's hot months, wear shorts. Everybody over there is wearing them. I won't even tell you oh, just tourists. No. Europeans wear shorts, man. They be wearing them shorts. So number two, I'd say not knowing the language isn't super as important as I thought. A lot of countries, a good amount of countries, know English pretty well. Even some of the older generations of people. Obviously, the older people kind of are the more they're not used to tourism, the more they're not used to kind of having to know English well. Even though they might have maybe learned it at some point, they haven't been practicing it because they don't really deal with tourism. Like I said in my last video, 5 things: hello, goodbye, please, thank you, excuse me, and then learn numbers 1 through 5 so you can order stuff as well. Number 3. Be a good tourist, man. You're a tourist when you're there. Other people are there. Other people from other countries are there. We're all there looking. We're all being amazed. We're all trying to have a good time. I get it, but please be a good tourist. This might even be a personal gripe. It might not even be a huge thing, but personally to me, if you don't think you speak someone's language, just say excuse me in your language. If you're speaking English and you're trying to get past somebody, tell someone excuse me, because usually the face you make, body language, when you're trying to say excuse me because you're trying to get past somebody, tells them that you are trying to politely get past them, and they will move out of your way. They might not know what you're saying, but they understand the body language and the mannerisms of excuse me, I'm trying to get through here. One of the biggest things was people was just pushing you out the way. People just pushing me out the way, and I was bro, we might not speak the same language, but if you say excuse me in your language and you're kind of motioning you're trying to get past me, I will take the hit. Be expressive, I guess, as well, because even if you don't know the language well, saying thank you and doing the body and the expression of being thankful will do so much for you than just being okay, oh, I don't speak your language. Speak your own language if you have to, but be a little expressive with your body language. Number 4, pack light. You will legit be able to grab everything you think you need, cut that in half, and you'll probably cut that in half again. Packing light. I mean, I took 2 wool shirts, 2 H&M shirts, 1 undershirt. That's 5 shirts, 3 pairs of pants. And I took boots, and I took tennies as well. I took 4 pairs of boxers and 4 pairs of socks. Side note on those, Smart Wool. Smart Wool is dope for socks, and I use the Saks Quest 2.0s. Little pricey, but to me worth worth the price. You're not gonna have access to a washer and dryer all the time. You will probably never have access to a dryer first off. You will only have access to a washer every now and then. You might even be able to go to a place and get your clothes done for you, and it really wasn't that bad price. Like, it was actually pretty decently priced. Number 5, collect postcards. To me, this is one that I did for the most part, but I think it's one that's super fun, super dope when you get back home. So to about 90% of the places we went to, because I wasn't really consistent the whole time, but to about 90% of the places we went to, I collected a postcard, and I have a pretty dope looking collection now. I'm missing 2 from like 2 different locations we went to, which if I get enough clout in the future, I will ask international people to try sending me one over. Hopefully I can get there, because I'm missing 2, and it's like so upsetting that I'm too short of a dope looking collection. I actually even plan on buying like a frame and then putting them all in there, you know, and just kind of slapping them in there as like a memento of 2019, because it was just like a fun trip. It was just an amazing trip. And postcards are cheap. They're like 50, 30 cents, not even close to €1. You know, they're small, they're packable, they fit anywhere, especially if you're backpacking and you want to collect something from everywhere you go. You just, you know, buy one, slip it in your book. Everywhere we went, I even bought 2 just so I could have one to hand off to people, one to send back home or whatever, and then one for my own personal collection. So buy maybe like 2 or 3 postcards. If you really like a place, buy 3, because you may want to give out 2 of them and then keep the one for yourself. But yeah, buy a postcard everywhere you go. You'll have such a cool looking collection. You're not gonna regret it when you get home. When you can, I mean, like I said, I'm saying, when I get this frame together, I'm gonna have to put it in the vlog somewhere, put it in the video, because I'm in love with the idea. Like I said, we're moving, still trying to get situated, so I'm planning on, I think I left them at home right now, like in Northern California, so I have to go back and get them anyways. That's all I got. Hopefully you learned something. If you know someone who's gonna go traveling soon, like, send them this video. It's really, you know, send this video real quick. I'm gonna try and make it a quick watch, all right? So without further ado, I thank you for your time. Thank you for your views. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.